This report is really helpful in sort of splitting out some of the issues relating to theft, which I think most of us would think relates to items of property, inanimate objects, and the real emotional harm that can be caused to owners and indeed to the animals themselves if they are taken away from their homes. And I think the approach of the task force to look at this more akin to a cruelty type offence, I think is a very sensible one. Animals are living things. We have a responsibility to them for their welfare. They are sentient beings. And therefore, I think the use of the term abduction is a far better way of describing the overall criminality here and the impact, not just on individual owners, but wider society, bearing in mind some of the worrying reports that we've heard in recent months.
Can we explain exactly why there has been such an explosion in thefts of this type, but particularly over the course of the pandemic?
Well, I think ownership has increased. A lot of us were alone, a lot of us were isolated, and having the warmth and companionship of a pet has led to a rise in pet ownership. About 1 in 2 of us now own a pet here in the UK. The evidence relating to the taking of pets has been widespread. The data that we have is not as robust as it should be, and therefore one of the recommendations is for the police across the country to improve the way they record these crimes and to do more work in terms of raising awareness and preventative work as well. I was particularly struck by the excellent recommendations about more improvements in the way that animals are microchipped and the information that is recorded about them to make it easier to detect these crimes when they're committed.